Can you share some of your art here? Or actually, no. What's going on? What's going on soon?
What's going on soon?
Next week, right?
Yes, next week.
Hi everybody! I am so excited for you guys to be on this show. I have Angelica here with me.
Hello, how you doing?
This is Inspiring You to Win number 18. I just love hearing people's stories. So it's celebrating the wins and also sharing the stories behind the wins, because we see people accomplishing so much and we look at them and we're like, oh yeah, of course they can do that, or I can never do that. And that's the thing, we're missing the story part. Because if people heard more people's stories of like how they started or the struggles that they went through, then they can relate to that.
Yeah, they can relate, they can learn something or share.
Yeah, and it could open their eyes of possibilities for them. So this is what inspired me to do this.
Yeah.
Me and Angelica, we met at one of the feminism events called Win with Women. If you guys don't know about it, what are you doing? No, I'm just kidding. I'll leave the information at the bottom how you can know about that, but it's a monthly meetup. But long story short, the last one that we just had, our 9th session, when it was your turn to speak about, you know, what you're passionate about and what your wins were, you said that you got accepted, correct me if I'm wrong, you got accepted to an art school?
It's an artist residency.
Artist residency? Okay, that's huge in France. Here's my France, you guys.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, did you just say France? And you're like, yeah, and everyone was like,
yeah. I love the energy and the show of like love and support when I said that, because you know it's I think it's important that we take a note of our accomplishments and not be, you know, kind of like held back when we try to like relay it. You know, there's like this ego factor, but I definitely deserve to like celebrate something I've worked hard for.
Yes,
so,
we don't give ourselves enough credit.
It was, I felt like it went along with what I was just kind of like, you guys were talking about the wins and stuff.
Yes.
I was like, you know, that is a win that's important that I definitely need to say more, along with like just being better with like self-promotion in general.
Yes.
And that's, I think, really important.
Gosh.
And like you were saying a moment ago, we don't always celebrate those things because
we don't feel, how do I say it? Because I deal with that too, with posting things on social media, and I literally have to have a conversation with myself.
Yeah, it was like, feel like we're bragging, but we should absolutely like brag about something.
And if we're looking for support, then we need to support ourselves too.
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna want to promote us if we don't like promoting ourselves?
Yeah, if we're like too
be
busy
proud.
in the closet or like whatever, just like working on our thing, but not even like taking the time to be like, you know, I accomplished this thing and it's important and people need to know.
Yes,
you know?
man. Would you
Because
say
you can touch someone's life that way, you know, you can change someone's life.
Would you
being bolder.
Yeah, and would you say it reflects on our like own self-worth too? Like, come on. I'm worth the light or whatnot.
Absolutely.
So let's get right to it. Can you share some of your art here? Or actually, no. What's going on? What's going on soon?
What's going on soon?
Next week, right?
Yes, next week. Me and another artist friend who's also female identified. She also has an opportunity overseas with her artwork, and she's going to Italy. And we both kind of like got the idea to organize our first art event. So this is the first like time I've like organized and like got like vendors and like music and promotion and stuff. So it's called From Broadway to Abroad. It'll be at the Brickhouse Gallery Thursday, March the 7th at 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
So March 7th at 7.
March 7th at 7.
Okay, 7/7. Do not forget.
The Brickhouse Gallery is in Oak Park. It should be very obvious for people who have lived here where that is. Definitely like one of my favorite galleries, and we were lucky enough to get the space to throw the event, the fundraiser. Like I said, there's gonna be music, food, there's gonna be a lot of artwork from me and from the other artist whose name is Allie. So yeah, so I hope to see people there. I would love like the support. It's donation based, all ages. Yeah.
Perfect. Yes. And so as you see, there's some art here of her work done. So let's talk about this piece first. Okay, we have this on the table. Ooh, look. Okay, it's so soft. I mean, I'm just blown away with this pattern.
Yeah. This is, so I do illustrations and I also do something even further with the illustrations. So sometimes I can draw like characters or like comics or whatever. But this particular style is kind of like the complete opposite. It's like abstract. It's
yes, show it. This
kind of like surreal. This is like a design I created. So what I would do is I would like either paint or sketch out a portion of the design, and that becomes like an actual piece. And then I do like a high resolution like picture or scan, and then I scan it in, do some digital editing, and make it into pattern designs. So this is kind of like someone said my style is like Moresque or like eclectic, ornamental, but it's definitely a design style that I want to bring to the world because it always gives like a visual, like it takes people on like a visual journey. It gives them like, kind of like, it tells a story, their own story, or like the next person might have a different story, what they see in the design. So it's definitely like a visual, like kind of like spiritual, like kind of like ancestral.
Oh, I definitely get that feel.
Yeah, everyone can kind of connect to it, you know? Like if you stare at it, some people say this piece feels like kind of grounding, you know? It just really depends on what you...
For me, it's soothing.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's the thing, like you said, when you stare at it, because then you'll notice the details. Like I just noticed this, I don't know if this is even on purpose, but that looks like a face. And it reminds me of like tribal-esque kind of ancestral, like you said.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely whatever people kind of, how people can connect to it no matter what, culture they might be from, which is something that's, I think is wonderful because I don't know always what I'm doing when I'm drawing this. I just know that I'm drawing what I'm feeling.
Ooh.
And it becomes, like
product of feelings.
Yeah. This
look at this shirt.
This shirt was birthed out of moments of inspiration. I was talking about dreams and making plans with some friends, and I was just sketching, and then this came out of it. So
yes, and then at the bottom it says amazing art. That is her Instagram, by the way, if you want to follow her. I'll leave it right here, of course. Leave it on the video. Yep. Instagram. Oh, where else can people see your work? Instagram? Is it mostly Instagram?
Instagram is one of the main platforms. I use Facebook. I have my own website, amazingart.com, same spelling. And the website actually has these like really cool pillows.
Yes. Can you show the other one too? She has another one. Yes. I mean, oh my God, you could just imagine graphic designers, not graphic designers, interior designers pillar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of, I've actually gone around the town a bit to try to find places to kind of take on my products and have like, shelf space and things like that. I'm still working on that. Yeah, everything.
This too right here. Oh, and she got, I'm like, girl, show it all. Look at that. I mean, there's so many.
Visual print.
Yeah.
Like a design I drew. This one is also, it's from a painting. So like I was saying, these have been digitized in a way that I just reflect the same piece over and over again to get it into a pattern. So I can put it on things.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Luckily, I've learned a lot, especially since like the past year or so, the idea of like self-worth.
Yes.
And feeling that and like being like 100% like, yes, absolutely. I have a very, very high sense of like value for myself and self-worth, no matter like what people say or like how they might doubt you or whatever.
Yes. It's an interesting era to dive into, especially when you're in the creation world. I mean, it's a one thing creating by yourself and feeling good about it. And then it's the sharing it with other people.
Yeah.
Because now we're like, okay, I hope they like it. Well, if they don't, who cares? Like, that whole, that whole process. You guys, everyone that's a creator, entrepreneur, you guys know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes. What would you say to an artist? What advice would you like to tell them? You came to Sacramento. You chose art as therapy.
Yeah.
Right, your feelings, and it evolved to this. Now you're going to France. When are you going to France?
September.
Yeah. So what would you tell someone that is an artist that hasn't found that jump start yet?
You kind of have to create it.
Okay. Oh.
And sometimes you can't just always wait on the spark of inspiration, because inspiration is also fleeting. So sometimes it won't just come to you when you need it. What was going through my head at the time was this kind of like phrase I came up with was like, I put myself in a position where I have no choice but to succeed. So I moved somewhere where I didn't know what the heck was going on, but I knew that it had the right vibe. You create the luck, you create, you manifest like what you put your work and your intentions to. And this is a lot of manifesting right here.
Look at this, boom. Yeah.
It's just like someone's telling me, it's like, there's something about this, like, so it's my purpose, and I tend to like submit completely to it. And I am being practical by also having a job still right now.
Yeah.
Because it's just fucking smart to do that right now.
Yeah, let's not suffer. We've already suffered enough. Let's take care of ourselves financially, so that we can not worry about that and play and not play, create, and have that time to be passionate.
Like be a little bit strategic, but also. Everyone's path was different.
Yes.
So that's all I gotta say with that.
Yes. Yeah, but your story is definitely very inspirational. What I'm feeling is just like anything is possible. The thing is, what are you putting your time into every day or consistently, often? That is going to be the result of whatever it is that you're putting into. Yeah.
And don't feel bad if you think someone's like ahead of you.
Yeah, the comparing thing. Yes.
Definitely, I felt that way certain times. I still do, like with certain like.
Same here.
Usually from other artists, like, man, I need to get my mind's work like straighter or something. I need to be perfect at this. But like I said, everyone has their own path, and just do you and be happy and be diligent in what you want to get done. And stuff, so.
And then voila, and then you go France.
And then you
end up in France now. You can end up somewhere that you never could even imagine that was possible. You didn't see France coming. You saw the opportunity to apply. Yeah. And you're just like, fuck it.
Exactly. It's just, at the time also too, I think something really important, if you have friends that fall off, or if people stop talking to you, or for some reason that you're being isolated, follow that. Let people fall away, let people doubt you, let people
Can I high five?
Judge you.
I know that.
Yeah. If I wasn't going through like such a hurtful time at that time, I would have, because I incubated for like a little 4 months, I think. And during that time I found the opportunity and was in the space to kind of jump on it. So if they leave, let them leave. Yes. And then focus on you, do your thing.
Yes. Oh, I love what you said. It's a great ending. Oh. Yeah, absolutely. Because so when I hear that, what I'm hearing from myself too is like, people might see me on social media and stuff, but like before all of my content, before that, I had to heal by myself, found my own healthy outlets.
Yeah. Take care of yourself.
Yeah. And just whoever fell off, but I just couldn't risk losing myself anymore. Yeah. And I actually felt fulfilled being at home and creating the stuff that I wanted to create. Yeah. And in that moment, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, okay, yes, friends, but what is that going to do for me, honestly? Spending time with friends. And I'm not saying like, don't ever see them ever, but I'm just saying a lot of your time went to this. Yeah. Yeah.
If they're toxic and stuff, definitely just
for sure. And I want to say the friends that get it are the ones that are also on the same page, because they get it. Like I want all my friends that if you need alone time, take that alone time. Yeah. Don't worry about coming to this party or going out over here, whatever.
They'll understand, because and it's wonderful, the people that I'm meeting now. Everyone has like this thing that they're doing, something creative, and they get it too. And they're like, oh, it's okay. I'll talk to you in like a week or two. Yeah, absolutely. How ridiculous that is. Yes. Sometimes. But everyone, it just depends, but it's nice to spend time with friends too.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes you gotta leave the house, let's be honest.
No, yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, people say it's a balance, but it's like, it's even, you feel differently when you do meet up with friends after when you feel fulfilled from doing the work that you do.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like seeing friends is like my treat for working so hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a different energy you bring into that circle. You're like, dang, what's up with you? It's like, I've been doing me,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
And then you're like, dang, is it? And then you don't realize, anyways, I could go on and on. Yeah. You don't realize, oh, you're actually impacting your circle by appearing the way that you do because of the work you've been doing.
Yeah.
In your bat cave, you know.
Yeah, you'll find who you need to find when you're on your path and you're aligned and stuff. So don't even worry about it, you know.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, we've been people pleasing way too long. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, that ends it for this episode. Thank you for bringing that up. I relate with so many things that you said. We all have our own different journeys. That's why I love highlighting stories. Oh, we have a little something.
This is a gift for you. It's your own
what a sneaky
visual journey piece just for you.
You are so great. I'm like, oh, we have one more. Oh, you're so great. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my god. I'm literally like, okay.
I hope you enjoyed.
I'm so like cheesy right now. I love surprises. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Thank you so much for that. So absolutely. Her show 7/7 March 7. Thursday, 7 p.m. at Brickhouse Gallery.
Yes, in Oak Park.
In Oak Park. Okay? Yeah. And yeah, you guys. Everyone's on their own journey. Remember that in order to win, you have to create the spark. Boom. I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
And I know that somebody out there is listening and they can relate to you 1,000%.
I really hope so. Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Follow her. Okay. Bye.
Creating here and also going to the Bay and like and all types of stuff. Yeah, for that artist, I mean, you have to like put in the work to kind of go where you want to go with your art. Like I said, it's not always going to come to people, but when you do get the hit of inspiration, you have to submit to it no matter what. And then also at the same time, keep creating, keep drawing. Every day, do something to kind of work on your goals and dreams. And don't get like discouraged. I mean, it's okay to like to feel those ways. There's no way you can predict it or control it sometimes, but always, you know, every time there's a low, just make sure you go back up on the upswing.
Right?
When you can, you know? And just be consistent. Consistency is very important.
You know this now, right?
Yeah.
From experience.
Yeah. If I wasn't consistently researching and like signing up for like email reminders of like opportunities or like making lists or like planning things out or finding like different manufacturers or doing the work, I probably wouldn't have known to apply at the time, you know? So you just never know when a really good opportunity is going to come along, so you have to be consistent. Take care of yourself, absolutely. Just do it, you know?